Hello ladies and gents, and everything in between. You saw the title and you know what I'm going to talk about. But first off, please subscribe. I'm going to be content creating a lot more instead of just rant videos. Mostly PvP Minecraft and random stuff in there. So please subscribe. You don't have to, but it would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Shadowkeep and Forsaken, are they still worth getting in Beyond Light after the mass vaulting of the game? Well, yes, but actually no. What I mean is that since sunsetting was introduced, for those who don't know, sunsetting is a controversial thing made inside of Destiny. Basically, if a weapon from Season 8, and it is currently Season 12, you cannot really use that weapon because it has been power capped, meaning you cannot infuse or bring its power level higher than it's already capped at. Forsaken and its Seasons 4 to 7 had pretty much been sunsetted, or you can't get any more items, because Bungie had vaulted Seasons 5 to 7 for more space. So the items you get from the Forsaken DLC are useless unless it is from the raid Last Wish, which is pretty much also useless. For one, if you get luck, you can get a good armor stat roll, and if you get even more lucky, it's a powerful drop. Which, there is no loot incentive for raids anymore aside from the Deep Stone Crypt, and Spoils of Conquest as well as 1,000 Voices. Now, let's take a look at what Forsaken has to offer. It introduces Bond Well, which is only good for, well, I don't know what it's good for anymore. You also have the campaign in which Cade 6 gets wrecked by Uldren and can't respawn because he's in hardcore mode. The only thing to gain from this is, well, the Ace of Spades, an exotic hand cannon, which I hear is pretty meta right now. Or was, I don't know. You also have the new supers, Blade Barrage, Arc Spinning Staffing, Spectral PvP Blades, Banhammer the Super, Thunder Crash, Void Wall Thing, Well of fuck damage, Unreleased Girth, and Nova Warp. All are pretty cool, except you can get Shadowkeep and still get the new supers. Oh yeah, Stace has this thing now? I think I'll use that instead. By getting Forsaken, you also unlock all the exotics with it. Now on to Shadowkeep. Shadowkeep was Seasons 8 to 11, in which Bungie has sunsetted only 2 seasons so far, Season 8 and soon to be Season 9. The rewards you get from the campaign were and will always be useless since they had low stat rolls and they are now sunsetted, which is not very cool, Bunko. The campaign was pretty cool as well. A big expired Dorito shows up under the couch of the moon, and when it gets good, it just leaves us on a cliffhanger like always. Shadowkeep also introduced a new dungeon, Pit of Heresy, which is now useless because of, well, all the loot you get is sunsetted from that. The only thing worth getting from Pit of Heresy is the 6 enhancement prisms you get from dismantling that guaranteed masterworked piece of armor. Also, the raid, Guardian of Salvation, is now useless aside from Divinity, which is pretty useful. It creates a bubble and which weakens the enemy and allows you to do massive crits. Also, from finishing the campaign, you have a chance, or not a chance, I would say you get a chance, not a chance again. You are given access to the quest to get Deathbringer, an exotic rocket launcher, which is like a Nova Bomb, but in a rocket launcher. Also, by getting Shadowkeep, you unlock all the exotics that come with it. Overall, since the 2 dungeons are, well, sunsetted, and all the gear you get from the things are sunsetted, I'd say no, it isn't worth spending $50 unless you want to get all the exotics and the new supers with it. Go right ahead. Also, Punchy, why not have it to where you sunset the activity instead of keeping it in? You know, most of the loot you get from it is sunsetted anyways, like from Pit of Heresy and that one dungeon, the Shattered Throne. You know, it's going to be sunsetted anyways, so why not just, you know, sunset the activity, get rid of it. That is what you want, right? To get more space to put new things in the game. But how can you be doing that? That's a paradox in of itself. If you add a new activity, but it's just, you're just adding more FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out. You're adding more FOMO to the game, and what you want to do is get rid of FOMO. You know, most of the loot is worthless anyways, so because of the low stat rolls on it being sunsetted. So go ahead, your choice. I would say the only good thing for getting Forsaken and Shadowkeep is pretty much just the the supers, I guess, but stasis is a thing. The new supers and as well as the exotics that come with it, I would say, yeah, in that case, that would be pretty worth it. But Beyond Light brings in some pretty heavy challengers with the new exotics. I haven't played Destiny way too much. This is footage you're seeing is from day 1 of Beyond Light, or week 1. I have not played Destiny since then, because it's just absolutely terrible for me. Anyways, this is it. Good night, folks. I will see you tomorrow. Also, you should subscribe, or else I'm gonna eat your fucking cookie, mate.